Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Hey, guys. Shh. Oh, I'm sending you a package today, too. I have enough stuff to send you, so I'm sending it. I don't care what you say. It's hitting the mail. What up, John? Hello? Hey, I saw your boy. I saw Real Muto went back. I saw they held on to him. Their backup plan, I guess. That's a wild turn of events the last, 12 hours in baseball, huh? Tucker shockingly going to the Dodgers. And the Mets swooping in to get Bichette. And JT Realmuto going back to the Phillies. 3 years, $45 million is what I saw. The Bo thing, I mean, I think the Phillies had a 7-year offer out to him. I would have been a little on 7 for him just because there's really no certainty of his health or his position. So I kind of like the 3-year. The opt-outs are interesting because I could see it going either way. I think Bellinger ultimately ends up back with the Yankees. I don't know if the Mets are going to make a play for Bellinger now too. That was my initial thought, was they would go after Bellinger after missing out on Tucker last night, but here we are. Bichette was not the name I thought the Mets were going to get. His defense is definitely a bit suspect. But it sounds like they're going to throw him at third base. I think the Mets are going to make a trade or two. So you could see Vientos or Beatty getting dealt. Let's see, who else could... Luis Angel Acuna is having this crazy season in the Winter League, which doesn't exactly translate to MLB, but see if maybe they use that for trade. Yeah, I know. They're in it's weird what they're doing. I think it's also they have a whole mix and match kind of approach. I don't see any hobby draft. Well, they call it hobby now. It's next to me. I'm just getting people tagged first. Mahoney. I think I already tagged you, though. Yeah, I did. Pedlo. Yeah, Ranger to the Red Sox was... that was definitely one I wasn't expecting either. That one caught me off guard, too. Yeah, they said the Mets are in on, Framber Valdez, too. I mean... I think the Mets are going to be making a trade with Milwaukee, though. For Peralta. That seems to be what they may be doing eventually. It's just a matter of who. If they do that, I think someone like Brandon Sproat might be gone. Which I like him, but I understand it. I don't know if that means Vientos or Beatty would go too. I just think a lot of the moves that are being done right now more so imply the new CBA next year and what that's going to entail. It's a lot of we'll see. All right, guys, good luck. After I'm done with this, I got to get the labels on there, get those babies shipped out. So that's everything up until, that was every draft break is going out today. Mail is, yeah, I know. The mail is not a thing on Monday, so I wanted to get stuff out the door today so that we could get the ball rolling a bit because it's going to take a little bit to get to you. Lockout City. I know, man. I hate to say it, but it's possible. My buddy does camera work for the Nationals, and like he's like, cool. I guess I got to start figuring out what I'm going to do with the work. Good start. Good start. What a nice start this is. Happy Friday. Yay. Friday. Is that all we're going to do, though? That's it? All downhill from here? Everyone's selling their Bo Bichette cards. I just got a message. You buying any Bichette? I just told my father-in-law about it, too. He's a Phillies fan. Like, yeah, did you see that Bichette deal? He's like, oh, did they get it done? I said, yeah, the Mets did. He's like, what? He had no clue. No clue. Knowlton has a bunch. Dennis Neath has a bunch. Knowlton texted me this morning and says, I'm a Mets fan. I'm like, yeah, at least for a year, right? Arjun Namala. Marcus Phillips. I wonder if that's why my Namala... I sold a Namala on eBay today. I wonder if that's why it sold. It was because Bichette's gone. Now Blue Jays fans are buying up Namala stuff thinking that there's a path for him. Arjun. Arjun Namala. Did Knowlton send any pics? No, but I've seen a lot of his. He sent me stuff to help him get graded, or that he's wanted me to send to other places. Aiden West, first base auto. Cooper Fleming, actually a shortstop, not a pitcher. Going to the Rays. Olivedo. Fine. Castillo, Dakota. I have a super jumbo case arriving today. We haven't looked at those yet. We have not dipped into super jumbos yet, so that'll be interesting. I'm hearing mixed results on those. As far as Breaker's Delight go, I may have more of those next week, but I think it's not going to be, I don't know, up in the air. So many moving parts, you know? Oh, sick. Well, good thing I only have one case of it coming. Might be more fun for tiers. I know everybody wants tiers. I was going to do it last night, and I was like, I can't. I just have to work on it. I just wanted to get packages out the door. If I do breakers, I'm not going to do dual case again, I don't think. That's too much money for... We're just going to do this. I don't care. Tate and Gray. We got the A's. Tommy White with the bubblegum. Dodgers. Zach Root, good hit there. Oh. Matthew Miura. Not Liam Doyle. So we've had 2 snack packs so far in our breaks. And both of them had St. Louis autos that were not Doyle. Son of a biscuit. Nice Zach Root for the Dodgers, though. Tate and Gray. I guess he's the top chase for the Rays. The Rays have a couple guys that are like kind of all within the same range. Cooper Fleming being one of them up there already. So, good start for the Rays. Good start for the Rays. Good start for the Cards. There's our snack pack. Maybe we get a Pearl pack. Yeah, Harris, I think I'm going to pretty much focus on the hobby. I say hobby, people, I don't know. I don't like saying hobby because we've always called these jumbos Walton. But if I say jumbo, then people get confused and they're like, wait a minute. You know, there's Becker, Boris Becker, Jamie Arnold, 99, Boyker, 199, Boinker, Bowker, Shane Falco. Great start for the Cubbies and Below Jays. I'm always, well, I don't know. So far, it seems like the White Sox are coming out. Or Carlson. We've hit a lot of Carlson, right? But they seem to be they sit a little bit longer. At least that's been my observation so far, is that Carlson stuff comes out. Shane Falco should have a card. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Harmon. Yo, Grizzly Adams. Tight. So I wonder if we're going to see this Bellinger signing happen this weekend now. I mean, we're getting to that point. I mean, pitchers and catchers are reporting soon. Teams are got to start finalizing those rosters. There's Billy. Billy on the streets. Case and Cunningham have not pulled any of his autos yet. I like him. I think he's a good chase. I don't know who has them today, but Martin, nice. Martin Garabedian. Snack pack, you're the coolest. Sorry for the glare. If you guys have glares, just let me know. Anthony Ianson. That's a good hit for Boston. Boston's got, they got some good arms in this. I know it's weird chasing pitchers. It's a very weird spot we're in. But we've seen some really big price tags on pitchers, too. Oh, no way. Stasio hit a true blue of him yesterday. Ethan Hedges. He's like, tell you what, I can't sell these. I want them for a card show. I'm not going to have them in time. Just put them up in your story. See if anyone wants to buy them. I think he might have sold the one. Hedges. Colorado is always getting autos too, huh? Fisher, 99. Fisher Investments. Liam Doyle, Cuso. Sneed and Mr. Steal Your Girl, Hall. Well, I saw some of these guys. I don't know if everyone's doing it on their first purple, but they write, and then they write their full name on it. I've seen. Yeah, I feel like the Orioles are gonna go after. I don't know, Framber. It sounded like it was between him or between the Orioles and the Mets, but the Mets also might be making a trade for Willie Peralta. That's been the rumor pretty much all off season. Mets rotation could be interesting. I don't know what they're going to do exactly. Jonah Tong is likely starting in AAA, but they kind of want to leave the door open. Yeah, no, that's the one that says my first Bowman auto, but I've seen in this set players that have a purple auto and they write their full name, their first, middle, and last name underneath it. In print, so it's really interesting. What if we just had a case as all snack packs? That would be cool. All right, moving on. I like having a snack pack auto up there, but I think we can do better. Maybe a little gold ink. I think it'd be fun if they did the gold ink in its own separate pack. Pico Cone out of 100 for the Yankees. Kalen Culpepper, Sky Blue, very well centered. Essenberg and Slade Caldwell. It's been crazy, right? Although with the Yankees, I kind of understand, similar to the Mets, they didn't want to like overcommit to guys to leave room for others to come in. Jamie Arnold and Jordan Yost on the refractors there. Two top chasers. Yeah, the Yankees has been interesting, huh? Nunya. Happy Friday. Hagen Smith, 150, the blue paper. Gabe Davis, not the wide receiver. Wow. The baseball world was very... If you weren't a Dodgers fan, the baseball world was really angry last night. Matt Barr, 99, and a base auto, Johnny Slowinski of the Slowinski Foundation. Hammond, Liam Doyle, a couple good refractors there as well. This is the other thing, though, that's nice about Super Jumpers is the amount of refractor cards that come out of those. And that's always a plus for people because, I mean, you do see how much value those can gain. Yes, you do. It's Anthony Ianson. It's the green. This might be the first ever card we hit for you, sir. Matt Barr. We're guards. Guys always seen his cards up there, right? Base auto, Nick Becker. Gabby, your brother was just asking about him. He said, if you see any Nick Beckers, let me know. So I guess he watched him play growing up. Let's see where he's from. Suffern, New York, huh? Well, Tony Chabot's going to be interested in that one, possibly. Seth Hernandez, refractor, and Bradley Ebel, another good. Already PM'd him. Sent him that message. Say, ding, ding, ding. Come on in, sir. Seth, his prices are wonky, man. How sustainable will some of these guys be price-wise? I mean, obviously there's always dips, but some of these guys, they don't have the buying window you think you're gonna get. Wow. That's crazy. Billy Carlson. I'm telling you, Billy Carlson comes out. Nayans. Have not seen much Nayans. Have pulled one JoJo so far. Kuso, my guy. I think Sam needs to sell me his Kuso. He said he's going to give it to me for a hug. Billy on the streets. Carlson up there. Patrick Hogan wants to kill me every time I pull Billy Carlson, too. Castillo, Taylor, Lodis, Petrie, and Williams. I like hugs. Oh, that Kuso, that was a true black. I hit a Voight true blue. That was pretty cool. Thank you guys again for the fill. I think we'll do something later tonight, some kind of random thing. Tiers. I know you guys want tiers. I want to do it. I just haven't had time to. There's Carson Bench, my guy. There's Rob Mamone, my guy. Nice. It's true, man. Ike Irish. His Superfractor auto got hit already. Can't believe that. Ike Irish had a 99. That's a really nice. You got a green and it's Irish. Achromatic. The luck of the Irish. Ike. Rob Bowman, I heard you're gonna do a mega case break, huh? I did. Well, not me. It's for them. They did. Snack Attack. Second one so far. 3 cases. 3 hobby cases. See, that's why you gotta call it hobby, because snack packs are hobby exclusive. McConaughey. Oh, rat. Say, man. Be a lot cooler if you did. You should. I know, right? I guess we got to start doing that again. This is one of my pre-sale cases. I had a couple pre-sale cases. My wife put in the order for them too on her account. They got shipped to her mom's house. So I had to go drive to her mom's, pick them up, Hard work. Like, yo, lady. You should, man. Take away the eye. That'd be a real good hobby for you. I can't believe you didn't answer my call. I wanted to tell you about the big Mets signing. Again, take away the eye, and I know what you mean. You know what I noticed about these, too? There's nothing imprinted on the boxes. Like, come on. Trains and trams. And I'm not talking about the orchestra. Irish. I think the Caden Bodine Super got hit too. Devin Taylor, that's a cool looking card. 125. On the Reptilian, Matthew Miura. Look at this nice Miura rainbow we're starting for you. Ryan Mitchell, he's a nice chase too. Lots of folks are liking him. St. Louis, interesting team. Is that Schlotterbeck? No way. Wait a minute. I just realized Schlotterbeck has St. Louis today, right? And you had him last time. Yeah, so Schlotterbeck now has 2 snack pack autos this week. A lot of green coming out. 99 on the Salas, Andrew Salas. Quintero. Conrad, Bremner, like Irish, Cohen. There we go. Couldn't open it. Packs on packs on packs. All right, should get one in here, right? Colin, yeah, man. Baltimore, yeah, man. All right, you guys can chill with all these base autos. Seth, Galifianakis. Beef and St. Louis cards getting down on OnlyFans. Uh-oh. Hey now. Purple Jacob Morrison. Brew Crew. Purple Nurple Jacob Morrison. Going to the crew. Is that you? Is that Zeke? Yep. Every time I see the name Zeke, I think of Zeke from Bob's Burgers. You know what? With the Astros, too, there's not a lot of cards on there that come out. My goodness. Matthew Miura. You better be good, man. He's Hawaiian, though. Remember when all Hawaiian players just wore 50? Started with Sid Fernandez and... Oh, no, Victorino wore 8. Benny Agbayani then wore 50. So maybe not all. You know, maybe it was just those two. But still. I don't know. I just think of Zeke from Bob's Burgers. But yeah, Harris, when I'm doing the sorting, on my sorting trays, the Astros stack is very thin. There's not a lot of cards in general of them. JoJo, Waldschmidt, Spencer Jones. Voit. Jimenez. Guys, don't fret. Don't fret. It's early. I'm a slow opener. Owens, he's a shortstop, but they just wanted more pictures, I guess. Billy Carlson, Murph Gray. Murph is another good chase, too. Are the Pirates going to finally be good? I mean, there's always, like, names that we like in Bowman, so it has to mean that these guys are going to pan out. Dodgers, nothing yet, really, but we're only on the third. Oh, there's the Aiden West green. It's a non-auto. We got a refractor auto coming up here. Jake from State Farm Cook. Khakis. Jake's got his khakis on. He sounds hideous. Oh, she's a guy. Holy shit. I know, man. Holy moly. Guacamole. Felnin. They told me they're going to start sending me the influencer cases, but I don't know if that's... If they might have got lost. These might just be basic cases. You basic. I'm out. Happy Friday. I'll let you know. Randy, oh, you're a State Farm guy. Look at you. Do you wear khakis? You seem like you would. You seem like you rock a mean pair of khakis. All right, box 4. Now we'll be halfway through after this one. Oh, yeah. It's been a while. How have you been, man? Lombardi, purple, KC. Rojas, Thomas Slowinski. Murph. Olivedo, Gamble. Dante Nori. Curly, straight. Ben Jacobs. Gage Wood, Phillies. Nice hit. think that was Gasper this time around. Let me guess. Is he LSU? No, Arkansas. I didn't think he was LSU. Arkansas. Arkansas, huh? Well, Little Rock's nice. I haven't even seen him yet. We haven't had a single Willits yet. Aaron Watson. Apparently we have a lot of Aaron Watsons, though. We pull him like every break. Aqua Aaron. Cincy on the board. Alan, did you see both Orioles guys supers got pulled? I know Bodine's a Rays prospect now, but that was kind of crazy. Guzman 125. Well, we hit 2 Willits autos yesterday, but they were both out of Delight. Pulled a Willits auto out of one of these cases earlier this week, so I think he might be a bit in the first wave. Hard to say, though, right? Depends if Topps likes me enough. I don't know. To be honest with you, I haven't really checked much. There's Eli and Sakura. I don't think Carlson's been hit. I don't think JoJo's been hit, but I don't know. What would I know? Yeah, I saw the Marino, too. It's crazy. It's crazy to think how long the Connor took to get hit. But then again, like when 24 draft came out, Connor wasn't the main chase. He was a chase for sure, but gosh, they were like, I bet if I look back at my pricing on 24 draft, they were probably like middle of the pack pricing. It was all like, when 24 draft came out, it would have been like Kansas City, Cleveland. I think it was Cleveland might have been higher at first, and then it switched to Kansas City. You had the Angels and the A's were pretty much the same price. A lot can change. Lampkin, Tim Piacentin. Goodness gracious. We got to get some low-numbered autos, right? This can't just get all this base. That's kind of what can suck sometimes when you get a snack pack. You're like, man, does that just mean we're not going to get any, like, we're just going to get a ton of base autos? But who knows how they really split that up. Holiday took years. Like, yeah. I mean, now it's like for 23 draft, everyone wants to find that Brady. But a box of 23 draft like this, like the jumbo hobby, whatever, 3 auto box is like almost $2,000 for one of those. It's interesting too. Last year, the price of wax for 24 draft dropped significantly for a long period of time, and now it's like, nope. Curious how that's going to play out with this. All right, we're halfway through after this pack. Orange paper. Dude. Like, how many Matthew Mioras can you pull? Miura. My goodness. Every single one. Davalin, James Tibbs the third. Not to be confused with his dad, James Tibbs, number 2. Yeah, it was crazy, Kyle. Real. I mean, 24 draft was super affordable for like a month. And I was just like, screw it, let's load up on it. Best I could, you know. Can't, you know, don't have a shitload of capital to just throw around, but enough to like grab an extra case where I could. And now, whoosh. Turley. Gavin Turley. LeBron, hey, Steel Hall. One name that I haven't seen much of auto-wise, I haven't seen any Jamie Arnold autos. So maybe by me saying that, we're going to pull him today. Oh, no, I guess we've pulled his base. No, we did get his base auto. Bremner's come out quite a bit. A couple Kate Andersons, too. Dude, Kyle, it's... Oh, that's Ike Irish with Baltimore. This one... It's the Achromatic. Ike the Bike. Yeah, JoJo, I've personally only pulled one base auto of him. JB Middleton, just feels like, are we hobby cases normally like this where it's just like 2 base, 1 number? At least this year, is that their goal? Because that's kind of annoying if that's what they're gonna do. I feel like the last ones we had had a bit more color. Or did I just grab the wrong case? There's more to choose from. Xavier Nayans? Just feels like we gotta have something big coming. It's just been a little too flat. Kyle, you got some hockey stuff going up. Dax Kilby with the prize prospects 150. Aaron Watson again 199 on the Reptilian. Jojo Refracta. Watson. Got another Kilby here, 150. Have only pulled one Kilby auto, too, which was base. I don't think we've had any numbered ones. We pulled the other guy, Killen, I think it is. It's also funny, if you look back to, like, 24 draft, think of a name like Caleb Bonnemer. Like, there was people that were like, oh, yeah, I guess he's okay. You know, some people kind of liked him. Nothing, like, too crazy. Now, like, his stuff. His prices are silly high. Can happen quick. So before we get upset that there's a lot of high school names, those high school names are the ones that can get the most. They can definitely get a ton of helium. Tate Gray here. Caden Kent. Is that Jeff's son? That makes Hall of Famer Jeff Kent. Interesting how that happened, huh? Do you know him? We're just talking about your boy, the boner man. Devin Taylor. Bottomer. Popcorn. Makes your teeth go pop, 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 pop. Hey, girl, you hungry? I was talking to the horse. Tanner Franklin, that was the other snack pack auto we pulled before. Okay. All right, base autos. Enough. Enough. Could tile my floor with all these base autos. Yeah, isn't that crazy? K-Rod. Oh, man. Yeah, the Hall of Fame's weird, huh? Cameron Maldonado. Like, Utley has a chance to get in, too. So it's like, if you see guys like if he's going to get in, there's some other names that I think might start getting in that maybe we didn't expect. Didn't K-Rod, like, beat his wife? Didn't he have domestic violence charges? I know, crazy to hear an athlete having domestic violence charges. Gavin Killen. I don't know if he's got domestic violence charges, but there he is. Yellow Reptilian Josuar Gonzalez, 75. McConaughey. I might have, dude. I don't even... Do the Braves have players in this? I had 4 to choose from. So there's a 25% chance of good and 25% chance of not good. Or 75% chance of not good. I don't know the numbers. There's 3 more boxes left, all right? Let's do this. Need a nice little clean the slate here. Get all the crumbs, the bad vibes out of the way. Any A's? Auto-wise, I don't believe so. I think there's a few parallels, maybe some I know there were some refractors. Can't remember if we had any numbered stuff. How's your stuff been going, Brian? We were just talking about how Jamie Arnold's been a bit of a tougher hit. JoJo for sure has been a tough one. You know what's going to happen is people are going to give up on Toronto, and then JoJo's going to suddenly start coming out. Then once people start buying Toronto again, he's going to disappear. Always happens. Eli Willits, so off center. My goodness. Why? Why would you do that? What do you mean, who's the top spot? As far as Carson Bench? Moss, Brasino, Ethan Conrad, Sky Blue, Jurovich, Peters. That's Matthew Miura up there, if that's what you meant. Oh, yeah, I guess that. The snack pack auto has not been our finest hour. Too many base autos, like Griffin Hughes, Huggus. Hugo Boss. All right. Sire Hope, Schubert, JT Quinn. 54 autos. Huh. Dude, I definitely have to like adjust different teams. Some teams need to go up, some need to go down. It's hard. I mean, the first like week or two, there's a lot of like tinkering with like who needs to go up and who needs to go down. Kansas City, I've seen people. Now, I would love that, John. Especially a true orange first, not like some insert orange. Nice. Got one of the college variations. Charles Davelin. Dodgers spot there. Arkansas Razorbacks. Dodgers. Sweet. Was that you, Hogan? You've been taking them a lot, haven't you? No, it's Randy Shoemaker. Never mind. Yolfran Castillo. I've had people tell me that Super Jumbos either are loaded with numbered autos or just all base. So it's like, who knows what to believe anymore? Cincinnati was the last team taken. There's an Aaron Watson Aqua auto up there. Lampkin. Modi. I love you too. Boring. Boring row there. All right, John, I like your positive outlook, so I'm going to believe you on that. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of him yet either, Alan. We got one of these ones, 35, and then a base, Gavin Killen. Esmeralyn Valdez, 35. Nobody really knows the name of this variation exactly. I've heard people saying there was one that says Logo Fractor. Interesting. Gavin Killen. That's not orange, but, you know. He's one of the guys. Yeah, it's weird. The one thing I will say that I like is the back corner. They don't have it color. It's all white again. Too many boo-boos. Come on. Aaron Watson again. Green. What's with all the green? It's like, why is the color green? That is not a hobby kind of color. That is a retail color. I feel like they're screwing the pooch here. Of course they would. Of course they would. Raynel Rodriguez. Ebel. I mean, this release got pushed back a bit, so I'm partially thinking it's because of the backs here, because they have them white and not. There's no color there. So if you look at the 2025 Bowman and Bowman Chrome stuff back there is not ideal. I'm sure you guys are aware of that. The corners could look pretty rough on those. All right, we got 2 more boxes, so there's still hope. Yeah, I know. You get a snack pack and it's all downhill from there, right? Snack packs, you're the coolest. Again, guys, just so you know, all packages from all breaks leading up to today, so obviously not this one, will be out the door today. After I'm done with this, I will be getting the rest of the labels printed out and put on. Bremner. So those will be getting put on, taken to the post office or UPS, just depending. Gosh, these sky blues, they've done a great job with centering on the sky blues, I've noticed. Oh, so maybe we got the Carlson Super or the JoJo. JoJo? That's just how it is sometimes, though. It's just like, some of them are just so bad, and then all of a sudden there's just like one big card that comes out. It's like, oh, that's not it. It wasn't this one. This is the most base I've ever seen in a hobby case, so. I'm not kidding. I kid you not. Gonna see if I can get a refund. Well, you got the Dabbling college variations. That's kind of cool. Hammond, Zerwa. Pull a lot of that Zerwa guy. Xerox. Got a spotlight coming up. Yes, we do. And yellow, that's not an auto. Seth Hernandez on the spotlight. Hey, Seth, what's up? That's cool. Pirates. Haven't pulled a spotlight yet. I don't know. Let's do this. I'm tired of looking at that guy in the center. I think a spotlight right in the middle looks cool. Gabe Davis, yellow. Mitchell. Pirate spot. Jeff Floyd. Nice hit. Good hit, Jeff. It's funny. Through my phone, that spotlight looks like it's got an orange glare to it. It's not orange at all. It's just regular. That's funny. It's just the angle or something makes it look orange almost. There, I moved it a little bit, so the way the light hit that, there we go. I think it looks a little better now. Orange would have been cool. There's been one orange so far, too. It's paper, so come on. It's got to be something. Got to be something bigger. Zach Root back there. What's it going to be, though? What's that big boy going to be? Malikdem balls. Malikdem, your last name got so many laughs this week. Because of my person that helps me sort. Xavier Nayans, you finally got him. All right. It's base. Shocker, I know. But she was sorting out stuff. And she goes, how do you say that? I said, it's like it's Malikdem, like Malikdem balls. And she's like, what? Well, that's what he told me. I was like, all right, I went with it. Xavier Nayans, Harris Bach, you live to see another day. And my wife was around, and she's like, wait, what? Malikdem balls? I'm like, yeah. You don't know Chris Malikdem balls? Luis Pena, Green Reptilian, another base audit. Oh, my goodness. Look at that centering. 80-20 centering. Caden Bodine. I would try to see if Topps could replace that. That centering is just a complete punch in the balls. Complete punch in the balls. Sakura? No, she was laughing. But she's like good friends with my wife, so like they were just like powwowing and while she was sorting stuff, and she's like, is this the molybdenum balls guy? I was like, what are you guys talking about? Hodge, $4.99. Some of you guys might have your names written a little bit differently on the package. That's her. Because she'll be like, I don't understand your handwriting, but this is what I think it is. Yeah, you're good. You're good. There was somebody's last name that's written wrong, but I know who it was. I just, I had it with all your stuff. I can't remember who it was. All right, one more box. We need something lower. I mean, yeah, we have the Snack Packs 5, but there has to be an auto lower than 99, right? Holy shit, this is a lot of base autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is it just 13 base? I really thought it was more than that. Maybe I missed one. There could be one back behind. Seth Hernandez. No relation to Keith. At least, not that I know of. All I can say, Gabby, is we're due for a low number. That's not the low number I mean. Not Rhinel Rodriguez, Aqua, Ethan Fry, not the Aqua Reptilians. Red, yeah. Get my hopes up with this stuff. Probably stick with singles for that. If I start getting beyond one case, I may look at pick your player stuff, but I have to see how much stuff I get. Like, I could do it, but then it's like, great, I don't have anything moving forward, so I got to see what's in the pipeline kind of thing. I have to figure out if it's something worth pricing out or not. It's a lot. I mean, it's a big commitment for you guys to buy in on because even the cheapest team on a duel is $200, almost $200. Base auto, shocker, I know. Good God, JT Quinn. All right, here's the deal. If we do not, if we don't pull an auto lower than 99. On these next two, I'm going to open I'm going to crack into a case and pull out another box. And that'll be our tiers case. So, that's what we're going to do. If there's no autos lower than 99 that come out. Because this is stupid. Cooper Fleming, $4.99. You guys are about to get an extra box. I'd rather have a bunch of refractors than greens. green stuff pisses me off more than anything. There shouldn't be that much green in a case. So I guess if you get a snack pack, I guess it doesn't always mean it's going to be a great break. It just means, cool, you got that. Malcolm Moore, JoJo. Fine. South is seen. That's the first fine. There's the numbered for the box. There's no guarantee on the box. You could have inspected it with your CT scanner, right? Cade Anderson. I feel like that's the first Cade Anderson we've pulled from this whole thing. This whole shebang. No, man. They've been tough. They have not been coming out much. Eli in action. I'm so glad they made the shape like that. So much easier to sleeve. Last year's, you always felt like every little part of it was going to get caught on the top layer. Well, you guys are in luck because we're going to open another box after this because that's a base auto. I don't think we're going to have any more autos. We just got completely boned. So whatever case is going to be our tiers case tonight is going to get ripped open after this. Because we're going to pull a box out of there. Because we did not get an auto below 99. I can't do that every break, but we're going to do it today. Joshua Flores, $4.99. And last pack of the case. Bummer. What a bummer. Well. Let's do stupid things together. Jason's alright. He's like, you don't need to do another one. We're good. First one I see. Alright. Some may say nice, others would say dumb. You're a class act, sir. Alright, there's going to be all orange autos in here. The curse of the snack pack got us. That's what it was. You get that snack pack, it was all downhill from there. I mean, if you're Matthew Miura, you love that case. Absolutely love that case. If he Percy'd that one, Bryce Cunningham, $199, he would have been on cloud bleeping 9. Look at that. Oh, Willett's in there. Helps offset the sting of Eli not coming out in the case, I guess, a little bit. Bryce Cunningham, $199. Oh, you'll have to speak to Danny about that one. I guess it depends on how this goes, right? Oh, look. Oh my gosh, the centering. Oh, what just happened with this card? Hey, boss, does this look good? Yeah, roll with it. They really put this in and said, that's fine. Well, you were asking if there's any D-backs. I got good news and I got bad news. There is, however, dude, 90-10 is generous. That's 95-5. What the? And then the rest are fine. It's like, nah. I've heard people talk about the centering being an issue. I hadn't seen a ton of really bad ones. No, that makes 80. Oh my goodness. That's a compliment, right? Oh look, orange paper. I didn't know orange was in these. Cameron Maldonado. Nice little color match there for the Chantes. Yeah, might make it. 51-49. I like that. Guzman. Davelin. Phillips. Ay, ay, ay. So this case that I'm doing now, this is what we're gonna... When I do randoms, tiers, etc., I'll use this case for it. I like to always just bust open a case for that anyway. I didn't have any loose boxes to just toss in. So we'll just keep it as our open case. I actually was thinking I would like to mix some of this with 24 draft. I do have some 24 draft we can do little mixers with. PYT, we could do like 2 boxes of each. That could be really fun. Pirates will be so expensive, bro. Pirates are expensive in both. But some other teams would like offset costs a little bit, so like more in one than the other. Mets would be pretty high, but I'm trying to think who else would be high. Cubs would probably be a little bit high. Cincinnati would be high too. So that's something I want to like try to get going too. I had 24 draft stuff and I was like, it's way too expensive to break on its own. I think I'm gonna wait till 25 draft comes out and pair them up a little bit. Yeah, White Sox would be really high. You're right. Toronto's going to be high. Yeah, I'm looking at the other teams real quick to just take a quick peek. Yeah, White Sox are probably going to be... White Sox and Pirates will probably be the most expensive. I'm going to like do a little number crunching and figure out how to make it work. I wasn't like holding out on you guys. It was just I knew that to break that alone would be so ridiculously expensive. Yeah, A's are going to be really high too. You're right, because they're pretty high in this. Holy shit, a numbered auto? Pico Cone? A numbered auto below 99? And it's Pico out of 71. Sparkle. Didn't even know those things existed. It's a miracle. And it actually looks like it might be kind of centered. A little better than the Cunningham. All right. Pico de Gallo. Sounds delicious. My name is Pico. The Jerky Boys? Yeah, just Pico. South the Scene. Well, just because the pure fact, there's a Billy Carlson, the pure fact that a standard jumbo, 3-auto box of 24 draft is more than double the price of one of these. So the price point almost would come, like if you did 2 of each of these, the price point is going to come out to like what would look like 6 of these would cost about. Landon Harmon. Mason Morris, base auto. Man, I don't know. I don't know if hobby is like that now. Or they just say 2 and 1. But that seems to be our thing. The good news is we broke the streak and got away from the 99 and aboves. Well, Washington's not terribly expensive in 24 draft. 25, they're really high, so that Detroit would be middle of the pack. Colorado would be fairly cheap. Miami would be cheap. Eli again. Compton, Sailors. All right, guys. Well, I guess the extra box softened the blow a little bit. Wasn't our finest hour for sure, but at least we finally got an auto below 99. Atrocious for many, sir. Pittsburgh, all right. St. Louis, okay. So I want to put these aside. These are the ones from the other box. I want to see how many base autos we actually ended up with from. That doesn't really count because it's an extra auto. Moral of the story, don't always get excited over snack packs. Doesn't mean we're going to win in life. Like, orange exclusive, but like no orange came out pretty much at all. Except for one orange paper. Holy crap, this is too much base. Dude was better than this. Look at that. As far as autos go, this is the numbered autos we got in that case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 numbered autos. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. 17 base and 7 numbered autos. Snack pack auto Miura. From the throw-in box, we got a well-centered Cunningham. Actually, a pretty well-centered Cone, 71, and base Morris. Whew, that one hurt. Valdez, 35, Maldonado, 25, Carlson, Sparkle, Miura, 25, Davalin, College, from the snack pack, Gray, Root, White, Green, Aiden West, Spotlight of Seth Hernandez. Eli, Harmon, South of Scene, some of our refractors, JoJo, Nayans, Gamble, Wood, Carlson, Murph, Kilby, Irish, Mitchell, Base, Hernandez, Hammond, Doyle, Arnold, Yost. Eli's in action. Anderson, I swear that's the only Kate Anderson we pulled too, which is very odd. You're welcome, man. I'm sorry this was a tough one. Billy Carlson, Guzman, Cunningham, Willits Refractor, Flores 499, Moore, Sparkle, Willits, Reinell, Hodge, Pena, Davis, Quick, Bremner, Reinell, Castillo, Benj, Ethan Conrad. Those sky blues are so bad with the centering too. Killen, Joswar 75 Reptilian, Gray, Watson 199, 150 Prize Prospects, Kilby, LeGrand Hay, Sparkle, Root Sky Blue, Farmello Sky Blue Paper, Lampkin 99 Greengrass, Willits Refractor, Guzman with the Aqua Reptilian, Lombardi Purple, Celestin 499, Miura Steel, lots of Miuras, Salas 99, Taylor 125, Miura again, McConaughey 499, Ebel Refractor, Hernandez Refractor, Bar 99, Hagen 150 Blue Paper, Pico with the Steel 100, Steel Hall Refractor, speaking of steel, Matthew Fisher, Green Paper 99, Becker 150 Blue Paper, Prized Prospects, Jamie Arnold 99, Boker 199, Phillips Sky Blue, Namala 125, Aqua Wave. Thanks, guys. Keep an eye out. We'll do some kind of tiers or something later tonight. Got to go help take care of a few other odds and ends first, but later tonight I will have something up. Just single box tiers from that case that we just decided to dip into. All right, guys, thanks. Take care now. Bye-bye then.